Oi oi and good day to my kings, my queens and everything in between. So, this is my first time ever doing something like this. The last time I made any kind of content really was on bloody Windows Movie Maker. I was about 12 years old making bloody Dragon Ball AMVs. I'm neurodivergent, I'm quite shy. I don't do too well with people, like, at all. I'm also rather fat and I'm very, very unwell because I actually do have cancer. My name is James and this is how Boogie2988 has changed my life for the better. And sorry about my voice, I can't do anything about it, I just sound perpetually bored all the time.
And I would never lie about cancer.
Okay.
And it's
Yeah? You would never lie about it? You won't even do it.
Sorry, I had to get in there. It's like my favourite meme ever at the minute. So, I'm sure many of you are aware, especially if you found me by actually searching for Boogie. Boogie's been in a lot of trouble lately. His internet persona has been absolutely fucking demolished, and the whole nice guy, air quote, act doesn't work anymore. Around 2 years ago, Boogie claimed that he had cancer and declared it to the world in an attempt to gain pity and sympathy from his fans. It's recently been exposed that this was in fact complete bullshit of the most diabolical fucking standard, and he knew it. I won't go too far into it as there's thousands of videos already on here fully detailing the situation. As I followed along with Lorcal and various other YouTube personalities, I found Boogie absolutely fascinating to watch. His lies, the laziness, his willpower to do everything fucking possible, you know, just to be the victim. He would always have an excuse as why he can't or won't do something, why he won't exercise, why he eats junk food, drinks shit, why he lies. And I don't particularly dislike Boogie. Honestly, I feel quite bad for him, as his mindset has him trapped in this never-ending prison that he can't break free of.
I hate being alive. I hate being alive. I hate breathing. I hate being alive. I'm in tremendous pain. I'm in tremendous pain. Help me, help me, help me.
Well, this is me, and this is my bad picture montage. 144 kilograms. We will try that again. I allowed myself to get into the state with negativity. 2 years ago, I was told I actually do have cancer. A very rare form which doesn't even really have a proper name. It started when I was 10, when my symptoms first showed. My teenage years were absolute hell due to the symptoms, and no one had a clue what was going on. Like, I would be passing out, my blood pressure's through the roof, I'd be vomiting. Anytime I'd start to physically exert myself, my heart would go absolutely batshit, and it just wasn't good. But anyway, getting on. It wasn't until I was 17 they discovered I had something called a pheochromocytoma, which was a nasty little malignant tumour on my left adrenal gland. As soon as it was discovered, I was crammed full of beta blockers and other medications, admitted to hospitals for 2 weeks from
English, motherfucker, do you speak it?
Admitted to hospital for 2 weeks for observation whilst they prepped for emergency surgery. I was more terrified than I'd ever been in my life. I knew it was dangerous and the risks were explained to me. However, I didn't really understand the risks or what was going on because I was only 17. You know, I was legally a minor and I had no one with me. My whole family were miles and miles away as I was in a specialist hospital. My biggest fear was the high risk of a brain aneurysm if they were to accidentally squeeze or pressure the tumour during removal. But it went well. In fact, it went great. So I woke up the next day. The relief and gratitude just for opening my eyes was so overwhelming, I just passed out again. But the morphine probably played a big part there too. It was thought once it was all removed that would be it. Long story short, over the years I lost contact with the hospital, and then at 31 years old I started getting pain in my left side. I'm thinking maybe I pulled a muscle or I've got kidney infection or, you know, whatever. Maybe I'm sleeping funny. But during various investigations, I was found to have abnormal lesions on my spine. You know, so fucking great. The cancer's back. Some cells remained and attached themselves to my spine, forming a paraganglioma. It's unknown how long I've had this, but considering its size and relatively slow growth, it has been a while. It has also metastasized, or I don't fucking know, metastasized, and formed to, like, fused with and into my spine. I underwent a surgery to remove it. They were unsuccessful as it's too vascular. They debulked what they could and then they let me go. I was supposed to have follow-up treatments and scans, but the NHS went into total fucking meltdown during and after the lockdowns, and it just never happened. A year later, I began losing feeling from my chest down, so kind of mid-rib cage downwards. This caused paralysis in my legs, which caused me to fall downstairs at work. I then lost my job because I failed to meet the risk assessments, and it caused millions of other problems that I won't go into. So I was rushed into hospital again, pumped full of emergency steroids, and then began emergency radiation therapy. This halted the growth for a short while. Now it's growing again and they want to do another debulking surgery, which brings me to now. So the objective is to get down to at least 100 kilograms in weight as soon as I can. Not only to make the surgery safer, but to improve my overall quality of life. I have significant mobility issues, a large incisional hernia, diabetes, severe, and I mean extremely severe back pain, some left-sided paresthesia, and my stamina levels have dropped drastically since the diagnosis, as my brain has convinced me that, you know, I have cancer, so I'm made of glass and I'm unable to do anything about it. The journey. Step 1. Exercise. Using a combination of my Pico 4 VR headset, which has been great so far, walks outside, getting out with my kids more when possible, you know, washing my own car, polishing my car, doing more housework, just things like that, just to get more active. Step 2. Changing my entire food and drink habits to cleaner and healthier alternatives. Step 3, this is the tough one, it's going to be attempting to chemically balance my brain and body so I'm not feeling unwell and depressed all of the time. And step 4, escaping the captivity of negativity. Thank you very much, Theodore Bagwell. So, I'll be making videos to keep track of things, hold myself accountable, as well as have something to look back on as I progress. I've already gone from 144 kilograms to 134 kilograms, which is 10 kilograms in a couple of weeks. My stamina levels have improved, as has my sleep quality and life in general. Not only am I not scared to exercise, thanks to my Pico 4, it's actually often the highlight of my day. Like, I wake up in the morning and I look forward to bedtime when I can put my kids to bed and it's just me and my partner. She'll be watching EastEnders or Hollyoaks or whatever, and I can jump into the virtual world and just start working out and having fun. So feel free to follow along with me in my journey. If you have any suggestions or would like to join in my journey with me, then let me know. Thank you for watching. And Boogie, if you are watching this, this is your wake-up call, buddy. Okay, if I can do it, you have literally no excuse. Like, you are the only person that can change your life for the better. Like, your lies and negativity have pushed me beyond what I perceive to be my own limits. Like, I'm doing this both to spite you and to inform you that you can change. If you allow yourself to change, then you can do it. Okay? So, this is Dropkick Jimmy. signing off.